Yes, welcome to Life of Rye. Out on my bike today, the 2020 Triumph Street 765 RS, and overlooking this beautiful lake, as you can see behind me. I'm bringing you with me today because I want to discuss what I think, or my opinions on my bike and its full tune. Let's go. See, this is the beauty of the motorcycle, isn't it? Just skip past all this, not sitting in this traffic, see you later. All the way down the side, nip round this side, why not? Cool, so let me just give you a quick brief or rundown, background of why I decided to tune this bike. Bike of course is brilliant standard, yeah, there's no doubt about it. But I felt, and I have discussed this in previous videos, so if you do want to see some more information about the history, please check my channel out. But briefly, I felt that the bike was being held back. The Euro 5 restrictions are quite significant on these later bikes now. The manufacturers have got quite a headache to obviously make the bike clean, but also produce more power than previous models. And I felt, when riding this bike on spirited rides, I felt the bike was hesitant. It was holding back slightly. You can tell it was being restricted, and I wanted to unleash the full power of the bike. So, see, I love that. You nod to the bikers, didn't you? It's quite a cool little community. But yeah, I felt the bike was being held back. I wanted to unleash its full potential, and I don't compete on this bike, so putting a full system on it, I didn't mind. So the modifications on this bike are a full titanium SE Project exhaust system, followed by a BMC air filter, and then a Power Commander 5, which alters the fueling of the bike. And I then had it set up, tuned by a guy called Paul, moto46.co.uk. I had the bike tuned by him. I obviously took it to him, it was put on a riding road and tuned that way. So yeah, bike produces 130 brake horsepower, and that is at the back wheel. We know Triumph quote the standard figures for this as 121 at the crank. The bike is definitely up on power, and quite a bit more power, and also the torque has increased, mainly around the mid-range. You can really feel it now. So how much did it all cost then? So full system, exhaust, SE Project, BMC air filter, Power Commander 5, and then rolling only tuned, it came to around about £1,500, and that might be, you think, quite expensive, okay, but considering the parts you get, okay, this SE Project exhaust system really is the main cost. I would say if you were to not add an exhaust and just put a Power Commander 5 on this bike and have it tuned, you will still see some benefits. Power Commander 5s are roughly around £300, maybe an air filter with it, £50-60, and then obviously a couple £100 to have it tuned. You're going to still see benefits, because with Euro 5 emissions, regulations, these bikes typically run quite lean to obviously make the air cleaner, to make it more fuel efficient and whatever, all these kind of things these criteria they need to meet. Obviously the bike's not going to run optimally, so you are going to be losing power. So you could argue that, you could even tune a standard bike, but what's the point? You might as well get actually some modifications and really get the most out of it, really unleash the bike. So then, how does it feel, you ask? Yeah, how does it feel? There you go, absolute animal, complete and utter animal now. The bike is quite a bit quicker over standard. How much? I mean, it's a feeling, right? I can't give you facts and tell you, right, it's so many seconds quicker, but the bike is definitely faster. So I'm going to be honest that the bike isn't completely perfect. The tune isn't perfect. I think with the Euro 5 restrictions, it's quite complex and the bike is fussy. Now, I know it's because the bike has been tuned, but basically the bike sometimes splutters. It's not every time. It's just randomly now and again. It typically does it when you're on around about 80% throttle input and you're at a certain RPM, maybe I think it's like 8,000, 9,000 RPM. It's really odd, but I know it's because it's been tuned, because when you actually put a different map on, or basically put the bike back to standard, it stops the splutter. So I think the computer is basically trying to make an alteration now and again. As I say, it only happens a couple of times and you can live with it. But I understand now you can actually get there is a way of actually getting into the ECU and tuning the bike that way. But I do like the fact that the Power Commander 5 is a piggyback and it doesn't alter the ECU, because I think if you alter the ECU, the bike then no longer is standard, and the manufacturer could, or your dealership might determine that you've tuned your bike and void the warranty. They can see obviously history there, and I like the fact that with the Power Commander you just unplug it and the bike is back to standard. Yeah. So whilst it might not be perfect, honestly, I can live with it. I can totally live with it. So then, how about the mid-range? So there is a significant increase in the mid-range torque around 5,000 RPM. I'm in a 30, third gear, about to go into a 60, yeah? 60, like that. So the mid-range is definitely up, it's definitely improved. And, say like now I'm in 6th gear, and I wanted to accelerate in the 6th gear. Well, 6th gear would now feel like, 6th gear kind of feels like 5th gear on a standard bike, if that makes sense. So on a standard bike, when you're in 6th, you're in 6th, but when you have the bike tuned, 6th gear feels like you're now in a lower gear. It feels like you're accelerating in 5th, and it is really nice when you're trying to overtake somebody, or you're putting out a corner in like say 4th gear or something like that, yeah, and you're doing a bit of speed. It really drives forward now. There's none of that hesitation on the standard bike, and that was really something I wanted to iron out. I wanted to get rid of that hesitation. So the last question I have, and that is, would I do it again? And I have to say yes, I would, because you're getting that noise, you're getting that extra mid-range punch, you're ironing out the hesitation. Okay, it's quite pricey, granted, but remember, if you put the bike back to standard, the parts are still worth something, yeah, so you can get some money back. The exhaust system is a significant cost, but remember, if you were to sell it on, okay, you are going to obviously get at least half, if not more than half of that price back. And the Power Commander 5, these are saleable items. But let me just add, if it was something I was commuting on, maybe I wouldn't look to fit a full exhaust system, because it is very racy, isn't it? I mean, I have to ride this bike with earplugs on. It is quite loud. So if I was commuting on it and I was sitting doing 60, 70 for some time, I think it would get on your nerves. As it's my toy, yes, no brainer. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please drop it a thumbs up. It'd be very much appreciated. See you later.